Hey family, we are live, broadcasting live. This is the Conversation Room 101. Make sure it's only adults in the house. I need your mind to be open, prepared, and relaxed. Welcome to our home. Take your shoes off. We got some rules we need to go over. Be kind. No cursing in the chat. If you want to curse, call in. And no shouting out other channels. That's a no-no. We got one other rule. There is no judging our guests. It will not be permitted. Zero tolerance. And if so, you want to do that, guess what? We got security. And we will escort you out. Because over here, hashtag we don't care. We're going to be one big family. We're going to laugh together sometimes. We're going to cry. But we definitely going to pray. I thank the Lord above for everything. I lift him up and give him the glory. But you guys, right now, we're going to get our popcorn. And then we're going to see what's going on. And let me just park my car. And I'll be in there in a minute. I'll see you real soon.
The Copyright Disclaimer Act. The Copyright Disclaimer Act under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news, reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is used permitted by copyright statutes that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use.
Like, share, subscribe.
Do you want to know? Well, I've been thinking about you. And I think I have to listen. Because the sun is up, it's a beautiful day. My beginning will be as bright as the sun. Come, won't you come along? And it feels so bright, it's like luck is raining on me. Go and follow your heart, doesn't matter how far. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me this time. Baby, baby, now I know. Baby, baby, gotta go. There is so much love to give. Something's telling me it's right.
Neighbors and the
When you
community
came to me,
compelled
who
to
are
scour
you?
the area.
It's you, yeah, boy.
Where does the fault lie on you?
Hey family, come on in. Yes, I could not sleep. I woke up early and I was looking at some stuff. So I just wanted to come on here and see what was going on with this situation. Prosecutor Kim Worthy has charged Jarvis wrong in the connection, okay? Okay, formal pre-trial. I am still looking for information on the Jarvis Butt case because, he went to court and I want to know what happened, I just want to know what happened. And Jarvis Butt trial moved to 2026. Yes. He was booked February the 7th, 2024, $300,000 bond. And he just went to court, and we are trying to find information on that case. And, that's one thing about these court cases. And it's sad, but it's true. They get down the road a couple of years and people just move on to the next case, and that's crazy to me. I mean, it is just crazy. So I see some news here, but it says high-profile murder assault trials dominate. I don't know what that is, but let's see. Because, I don't know why. Let me see. High-profile trials kick off in January with Desmond Burke's case. I don't know why Desmond Burke is on there. Metro Detroit courts are preparing for a busy start to 2026 with 6 high-profile criminal trials scheduled in the first 3 months. Oh, I guess they got Jarvis in that one. So, hey, you guys, come on in the building. I know you're in here because I see so many people in here. I see like 4. So come in and say hi to me. Say something. Don't just be standing in the dark. So the series of the trials begin next week with the case of Desmond Burke's charged in the 2023 Dr. Devon Hoover in Detroit. Historic Boston neighborhood jury selection starts Wednesday. Later this month, Dale Warner faces trial in court for the alleged M of his wife. Investigators discovered her remains on Warner's property years after her 2021 disappearance. The trial begins January the 27th. February brings 3 major trials. Floyd Galloway will face first degree in the 2016 disappearance of Danielle Stickley, who was last seen leaving her Southfield workplace, where Galloway, hey Jesse, how you doing? Good morning to you. As a security guard, days later on February the 9th, Buster Robertson heads to trial February the 9th. In Washoe County, Robertson was charged 2024 after forensics linked him DNA evidence from a 1989 rape kit. Also in February, this is what it says. Okay, now I see why it's got it, because I told you guys. See, sometimes you got to read a little bit and you like, well, okay, I put in Jarvis's name. It says also in February, Jarvis Butts will stand trial for the sexual assault in the M of 13-year-old Naziah Harris, who disappeared in 2024 after exiting her school bus in Detroit. Prosecutors has labeled Butts a serial child rapist and filed additional charges involving other victims. The series of high-profile trials conclude in March with former University of Michigan assistant football coach Matthew. Federal prosecutors indicted him last March on 24 counts of computer crimes, including allegations he accessed private photos and videos of more than 2,000 student athletes, predominantly women. Wise also faces multiple civil lawsuits. Several other significant cases are moving through the courts next week. Justin Miller faced arraignment in federal court following a grand jury indictment related to the allegations 764 terror network. Tammy Sandoval awaits sentence Tuesday for a fatal hit and run that killed one of 2 twins walking with their mother. 2 Metro Detroit men alleged in a pedophile ring face federal court arraignment. DeAndre Booker returns to court Wednesday on multiple charges. A 2025 M of his ex-girlfriend, Ashley, a Warren mother of 2 whose body remains missing. Additional, Maria Willis, currently in prison for a 2008 fire that killed a Detroit firefighter. Wow, continues an evidentiary hearing Wednesday in his bid for freedom. The same day, a judge will consider whether to try 3 suspects together or separate in alleged M plot targeting a
County foster family. Golly. I mean, I guess what actually would be the arraignment. So, so they were having a conversation about all that stuff. So that's why Jarvis's name came up. It's just telling us that he is still looking at going to court in February. Man, that's crazy. Looking to go to court in February. February is just right across the street. I'm serious. I cannot wait. They say dozens. Man, they say dozens.
The future doesn't begin with answers.
Oh Lord, we don't want that. That's giving me a commercial on my phone. But I guess I doesn't see anything else. You guys understand? Okay, so anyway, so let's just get off into a little bit of conversation here. Because this is just for chit chat, chit chat. So that's the only thing that I see. I'm still looking to see what else they are saying. August, September. They say the update. That was in Facebook. Let me just click on there to see if anything came up. Yeah, they did not like, what was going on with all of this stuff. You know what I'm saying? For real. They did not. So a mother and son has, okay, now here's something because we went over this case. It says a mother and son has been bond over for trial in connection with the murder of Detroit teen London. So the mother and son, well, they finally got the mother and the son. Dang. Judge sends mother, son to trial in London case. Yep, the mother and son. They took that girl out. They was not playing. I don't know what's going on in this world, you guys. I just don't know. And so I'm just I'm looking to see because there's so many people on my timeline. I'm just seeing what they're saying. Oh, that's cute. The little baby. So, anywho, um, it's funny. Hold on. I'm almost done with this. Okay. So, oh wow. It's crazy. So, anyway, there's always something that is going on. So, I see Amon in California. He was the one that was looking for the little baby Emmanuel on the Tira, and I guess I don't know if he's saying it.
Leaves him open for Rebecca to call him down as a witness.
Hold on, I want to.
But contraire, mon frere, because what she doesn't know, homie, is that Jake could also turn against her, Holmes. And so if Rebecca Harrow thinks that she's getting up, putting all that Murray's pomade in her hair or whatever she got in her face, homie. Yesterday, she came to court and it looked like she had put herself together, quite frankly. More so than on the infamous interview in August 14th when they said that little Emmanuel was, hola, pop, my son is gone. He is gone. I asked the investigator working the case, did Jake Harrow take you to the Badlands or did you take Jake to the Badlands? On the Tira minds want to know. He said, you got to remember, Ahmed, Jake is a manipulator, he's a narcissist, and he thinks he's above the law. So when he took them to the Badlands, you got to remember that not everything is as it seems, homie. Ahmed Belloso, story developing, so much more on this case regarding little
I wanted to hear
baby
what he said at the beginning.
Justice, where both Jake and Rebecca Harrow, have been and are currently being tried for the murder of their son, 7-month-old Emmanuel Harrow. New developments in the case goes as follows, homie. I talked to one of my sources who is working the case. They told me since Jake already pled out to murdering his son, that leaves him open for Rebecca to call him down as a witness. But contraire, mon frere, because what she doesn't know, homie, is that Jake could also turn against her, Holmes. Mm-hmm. And so if Rebecca Harrow thinks that she's getting up, putting all that Murray's pomade in her hair or whatever she got in her face, homie, yesterday she came to court and it looked like she had put herself together, quite frankly.
Hey,
More
P.S.
so than on the infamous interview in August 14th when they said that little Emmanuel was, hola, pop, my son is gone. He is gone. I asked the investigator working the case, did Jake Harrow take you to the Badlands or did you take Jake to the Badlands? On the Tira minds want to know. He said, you got to remember, Ahmed, Jake is a manipulator, he's a narcissist, and he thinks he's above the law. So when he took them to the Badlands, you got to remember that not everything is as it seems, homie.
Right.
Ahmed Belloso, story developing, so much more on this case regarding little baby Emmanuel, homie. We love you. We'll never stop fighting for you, and we'll give you the love that you so deserve. Although these two pieces of, I'll let you fill in the blank, they couldn't do it, so we're doing it on the tira, homie. All that's fine and dandy, but what I don't understand is how can these people, after everything that's going on, still not tell us what happened to little Manuel, homie? I asked if they thought Rebecca might get cut loose using Jake as a witness. Contraire, mon frere, once again, on the tira. They say she's not going to walk away from this. She may not get life, and that was said in our conversation. But she is definitely not going to walk away. Yeah. She's going to do some time. And so if you're watching, or if Mary Van Housen is watching, or whoever you're in touch with from the family, if that's what you want to call yourselves, you're now going to walk away from this one. Not you, and not your sleazebag husband that you're still in love with who murdered your son. How can you still be in love with that vato and try to help him and pull and this and that? Man, you guys are meant for each other. You throw the whole family in the trash at this point. I'm belloso. Now back to you.
Exactly. Yeah. That, you know, like, anyway, that was what was all about, is to speak out and ICE protest. Shoot. Okay. Anyway, she said, that's clear. Okay. Well, he didn't get off into any new information. He was just, my God, that tornado is taking out some stuff. It is not playing. So we're getting a lot of snow. It's not, you know, they said we was going to get 10 inches. We barely got an inch so far, which I'm happy about that. I'm just going to be honest with you. It's just, anyway, you guys, it's just funny how, like, now you have AI, and so when you're watching videos and things of that nature, like stuff is happening, it's just weird to me how it's not even true, some of the things that we watch. The flurries are falling. Yeah, we got snow. Anybody out there got snow this morning? Dang, these babies are really dancing. Babies dance better than we dance. I don't know if they're really doing the dance. I think it's AI that that does a lot of this stuff for them, you know? You know. But they got these babies dancing and they're like maybe 1 years old. And I mean, they're getting younger and younger. And I guess that's what people are liking. Oh, they got the dogs dancing, so I just they doing too much. They doing way too much. Yeah, I don't believe it. Oh yeah, I don't believe it. Now AI makes it harder to see the truth. Exactly. Yeah, because all I see is these little kids and they're doing these dances. And I know they're not really doing these dances. I'm like, no, they're not really doing these dances. It can't be. They can't be. So we're now in 2000 and oh wow, the little monkey got the baby. So anywho, yeah, it's just crazy. But these babies are cute, you know. Anyway, you guys, this morning I was trying to. Trying to find oh wow. Dang, he done grew a little bit. Anyway, so oh man, everybody doing the crip walk. They just love it. I do like doing a crip walk. I'm doing good. It's just couldn't sleep last night. Got some things on the mind. And well, he's in Latia. Okay. Uh yeah, AI is something else. Snoop Dogg. So wow. They can almost do anything. Yeah. They can almost do anything. Anyway, uh yeah, I am trying to figure out. Oh, her hair is so pretty. Snoop is doing his thing. Now, I think this is a real one. Yeah, I think that one's real. So, anyway, you guys, I was just wanting to come on here and wow, they getting her hair bone straight. Just could not sleep. I mean, could you guys sleep? I'm just trying to figure this out here. Oh, that's pretty. Pretty hairstyle. Beautiful. So, let's see here. Oh, wow. They trying to get something out. Boy, that boy got some hair on him. Okay. Ice Cube. So this girl's supposed to stop the transformation or whatever or something. I don't believe that. I'm sleepy. Ball. The world is on fire. Let it snow. I know. I like when it snow. I mean, I don't like the ice, but I do like the snow. Got you no business. Oh wow. Now I think this baby doing it. She doing her little dance. All right. Daddy, son, and grandpa. Um, oh, they got this video. They got it clear now. She don't look just drunk. She just looks like. That's crazy. This is an old video of the one girl that got drunk and got on the elevator and walked into the kitchen area. And then she got in the freezer. I guess she did get in the freezer. She didn't even know where she was going. Kanika Jenkins case. Wow, that's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. How you doing, Danielle? How you doing? Hey, Misty Blue. I was actually, oh wow. Actually, I was kind of, I got my new glasses today so I could see a little bit better. You know. Anyway, good morning to you, 0874. How are you doing? She said, Grand Rising. So, yeah, today is Saturday. And yeah, happy Saturday. I don't know. When I was pregnant, I didn't let nobody touch my belly like that. Did you guys let somebody touch your belly when you was pregnant? Weather's supposed to be getting bad here in Texas. Yeah, I know, but it was supposed to come last night, and it didn't come like it said it was. So, okay. It was supposed to start raining last night, but it didn't. I'm southwest of Houston. Oh, okay. But oh wait, that looks good. Wash your style. And then put the mousse in. It was supposed to snow. Can sausage go into chili? Yeah, sausage can go into chili. Yeah, you can put sausage, you can put ground beef, you can put anything in chili. I love some chili. She said, I didn't let strangers touch it. I didn't let nobody touch. People were, oh, want to rub the baby belly and all of that. It's just doing too much. You know. I have hummer ground beef. Brahma bull ground beef, but it's real coarse. Oh, you don't want it to be coarse ground beef, you know. So I'm thinking about trying to lose some weight now. I think people do anything to. They burning hair now, and it's crazy. So I'm looking at this nanny cam, and I guess the nanny kissing the baby, kissing the baby. She took the baby out the bed, showing the baby outside. I wonder why they showing what this nanny is doing to this baby. Okay, that's it.
This is Mamba at Worlds of Fun in Kansas City.
Okay, you guys. I'm going to get off of here. Just wanted to chitter chatter for a minute. And time is going on. It's only about 5 o'clock in the morning here. So I will see you guys